Good day. The Butler Act, also known as the Tennessee Evolution Act, was this legislative measure that explicitly prohibited the teaching of human evolution in educational institutions that receive state funding. Enacted with the purpose of reinstating biblical principles within the classroom, this act stood as reflection in the deeply ingrained religious convictions prevalent in the numerous southern states during that era. In response to the repressive nature of that act, the ACLU bravely extended an offer that contested its validity, thereby initiating a series of events that would ultimately capture the attention of the nation. As fate would have it, a young and passionate science teacher willingly accepted the significant role of challenging the legislation in the court of law. Thus commenced the illustrious Scopes monkey trial in July of 1925, transforming it into a captivating spectacle that transcended mere legal proceedings and evolved into a prominent affair of public fascination. The trial effortlessly eclipsed the initial discourse, focusing on the fundamental clash between the principles of creationism and scientific theory of evolution within the educational setting. In the 1920s, the culture war was being waged in a society with the emergence of modernists versus traditionalists. The modernists, who saw the theory of evolution by Charles Darwin, a strong science, attacked the Butler Act, a Tennessee law, which again prohibited the teaching of any theory that denied the story of the divine creation of man and taught instead that man was descended from a lower order of animals, or the ape. John T. Scopes, the teacher in question, was a 24-year-old general science teacher and a football coach in a little town called Dayton, Tennessee. He had been keeping company with the noted anti-evolutionist, and 3 times that day in May, he appeared to talk about his teachings in evolution. The event tailored to challenge the law. As planned, he was arrested and subsequently tried in popular press as well as the courts. Another key player in this trial was William Jennings Bryan, the leader of the Presbyterian Church in the United States and 3-time presidential candidate. He played the role of the attorney against Clarence Darrow, the prosecution, so he was John Scopes' attorney. His cross-examination was later incorporated in every single international book and film about the Scopes trial. The prosecution, with unwavering determination, meticulously constructed its case by painstakingly highlighting every nuisance of John Scopes' alleged breach of the law in the state of Tennessee, relentlessly emphasizing the purported violations he had committed. Conversely, the defense, fueled by an unwavering conviction in the supremacy of reason and knowledge, staunchly asserted that the very law under scrutiny, known as the Butler Act, directly contradicted the fundamental principles upheld in the federal Constitution. In the end, Bryan theoretically won the case. However, despite their fervent and unyielding efforts, the defense ultimately found themselves largely overruled, and John Scopes was found guilty and made to pay $100. But eventually, the verdict was overturned in the future. The Scopes trial was a media sensation, capturing the attention of the nation and thus seemingly insignificant court case into the spotlight, ultimately establishing its place as one of the most renowned legal battles in the annals of American history. With its explosive nature, this trial ignited fervent debates, laying bare the profound divisions that existed between religious beliefs and scientific inquiry. Its profound impact reverberated through the corridors of time, influencing the thoughts and ideas of forward-thinking individuals and leaving an indelible mark on the very fabric of modern America. The legacy of the Scopes trial is still alive today. However, with the rise of intelligent design movement, other national controversies over the teaching of evolution in public schools has again led to disputes. These disputes have been taken to the federal courts throughout the United States. Also, has it affected Hollywood? Because even in modern day movies, the Scopes trial continues to captivate our collective imagination, enticing us to reflect upon the intricate interplay between faith and reason, as exemplified in the cultural phenomena movie The Matrix, a trilogy and a choice between 2 theories of thought. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a blessed day.